A very good afternoon, everybody. Now, after HTML elements, we are going to work with HTML attributes. HTML attribute refers to the properties of HTML and adds different additional functionalities to the HTML tags. Attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. Now, HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about an element. Attributes are always specified in the start tag. Attributes come in name, value, pairs like name equals to value. Now the lang attribute which specifies the language. Now the document language can be declared in HTML tag. The language is declared in lang attribute. Declaring a language is important for accessibility applications, screen readers and search engines. Now these help the pages to come in the search engine and doc type. Now here we have defined, now this is an HTML element. Now here we have defined lang equals to engus. We specify that language of the current HTML document is English, US English. Now the first two letters specify the language en. If there is a dialect, we can use two more letters like US. Then we have further the title attribute. Now, HTML paragraphs are defined with the p tag. In this example, the p element has a title attribute. The value of the attribute is about Noida2. Now let us see. Suppose this is a paragraph. Inside the paragraph, this is all these things are included. Now when you run the program, see how we are going to run. I am going to run and show you. Now check, this is the paragraph and the title of this paragraph is about Node2. Now let us keep, I'm taking my mouse over the paragraph. Now see, I'm just taking the mouse over the paragraph. You can see that about Node2 is visible now. I'm again removing the mouse. Again when I take it about it, it tells the title. So this is what is title of the paragraph. So this is what is the title of that paragraph, attribute of that paragraph. Now okay, now let us proceed further. Now the href attribute. In our previous tutorial we have seen how we can create a link in the anchor tag. Now this is the anchor tag. Now this is href is the attribute. Now in href we specify the path of the file or any link of the file. Anything that I have discussed in my previous chapters. A specifies anchor href equals to specify the path of the file. Then this is the link. This will display the whatever you want to. This is the link. Now when we click this, this is going to follow this link. Now this is index.html. Now when we click this, it is going to follow the index.html. Check it here. This is the page which is the index file reading. Now this is what it is showing at here. Now this is what we talk about the attribute. Now we have, when we talk about the image, this is, we have image tag which we also discussed in our previous chapters, how to embed an image in a web page. Now image src, image src noida2.jpg, width and height. These are the attributes of image. Src is the attribute of the image. In src we specify the path of the image, in width we specify the width of the image, and height we specify height of this image. We can also specify the height and width in percentage, which I am going to deal later on in the further section. The image size is specified in pixels. Width is 104, means 10 screen pixels wide. We are going to learn more about images and images tag in the further. You can see that I have here. Now okay, now the alt tag specifies the alternate text to be used with the image. Now you can see this is the alt tag specifies an alternative text to be used when an HTML element cannot be displayed. The value of attribute can be read by screen readers. This way someone listening to the web page, that is a blind person, can hear the element. Now suppose this is are the things which adds a beauty to HTML. Now suppose IMG is there and in SRC we have specified the path of the image, including the name of the image. Now when this line is going to read it, it will display the image, and in due to some problem or error, if the image is cannot be displayed, it will display noida2.com. This is what is the alternative text which we have also shown in our previous chapters. Now we suggest always use lowercase attributes. You can see that most of the times we have always used lowercase. HTML5 standards does not require lowercase attribute name. The title attribute can be written with upper or lowercase like title or title. Now this is what is about HERF. These are the simple basics that are dealing. Now these are the basics attributes which we have. Alt tag specify the alternative tag. Disable specify that an input element should be disabled. This we are going to discuss in the form section of HTML. HERF specifies the URL web address with the path. ID specifies the unique ID of the element. SRC specifies the URL web address or the location of the file. Style specifies an inline style for an element. Title specifies the title. Now, this is all about, we are talking about the HTML attribute section. Now again we are going to discuss, we have already discussed in our previous chapters. Now HTML headings, which stands for H1, H2 and H3. This is what we have discussed. This is going to show the headings. Now these are the complete basic parts and being repeated just for you to practice. You can see that. Now we are going to discuss the meta and title tags. Meta in my previous chapters. In my first chapter, you remember I have just given a brief description about the meta elements. That means these are the information about the web page and helps the web page to come on the search engine. Anyway, in our next chapter, we are going to deal with HTML heading.